Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with a pinch of sweet. Well, today it's going to be what's for dinner. So, today we are going to do the viral brownies. And we're going to do some green beans with a ham hock. And we're going to do some, thank you.
Hi.
Thank you. And then we're going to do some, now this says this is supposed to be 4 pounds. So, and 4 pounds. But, we're going to do some, barbecue chicken and some green beans and the brownies. And I want to try and get it all done in 45 minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our green beans done. So I have some frozen. These are steamable, but I'm going to cook them on top of the stove. Here's my pan I'm going to use, my pot I'm going to use. So we're going to get these in. One in, and then I'm going to grab a ham hock. These are the ham hocks. And I'm going to get the rest in. I'm doing 5 bags because there's 6 of us plus my neighbor. If I see any green beans that have like the little stalks on them or anything like that, I get rid of those because those will be too they won't cook. I keep an eye out to make sure. And then I'm going to cut up an onion. I'm going to put a lid on this, cut up an onion. Let me put that whole thing back in there. I'll just put this in a bag. And that's going to go back in the freezer. Alright, now we're going to cut up an onion. Normally I save my onion skins, but I have like 2 bags full in my freezer, so I don't need any more right now. So there's that. Okay, there we go. Up. cut up the other half. Now, if you don't have ham hocks, or you can't find any, you can use bacon. I even have some bacon grease in my refrigerator. So even if you're out of bacon and you don't have a ham hock, you can use bacon grease. Alright. Now I'm done with this, so I'm going to put this in the sink, put a half a cup of water in the bottom of this, and then, I forgot, stick of butter. Because the only reason I'm using so much butter is because I am making a lot of green beans, because I got a lot of mouths to feed and I want it seasoned really well. I'm going to let it cook down some, and then I'm going to add some onion powder. I might do that. And then I'm going to add some of this savory seasoning or summer seasoning. I'm going to add that and just let it do its thing. So let me get this cleaned up and add some water to this. Clean up this. Let me get a clean towel down. Put this on the back burner. Put it on medium heat. Okay. Now we're going to do our wings. Not much of them, but we're going to do what we can do. My hands are still wet. I got to try and get them on without breaking the glove. Alright, so now we're going to put a little bit of olive oil . And then we're going to do some smoked paprika. some onion powder. Garlic powder. And I'm doing about 2 tablespoons each. And then our Montreal Steak seasoning. Did I take the thing off this? Yes. Okay. And some poultry seasoning. Okay. All right, now we're going to mix this up. I have my oven preheated to 350. So let's get this all mixed up and coated really good. And this is not going to be enough wings. But my other set of wings are in the freezer. But my grandkids, they won't eat this. For some reason, they won't eat meat. Absolutely refuse to eat it. So this will just be for me, Mike, and Carly. And then I will make something different for the kids. So now that's how seasoned it should be. And it's going to go in the oven for 350. And you're going to cook it for 40 minutes uncovered. So, and then 20 minutes through, you're going to flip them. So let's get these. I don't want to overlap them because I need them to crisp up. Couple more like flats. I'll fit one more flat in here, and then I can fit these last two in here. Get some of that yumminess on these. That's where your flavor is in that seasoning. Alright, so I'm going to get these. And I'm going to set these aside. And then we're going to do our brownies. Because I want to put them all in the oven at the same time. Green beans are cooking now. So, let me get this in the sink. Put this up. And now, I'm just going to use this to make our brownies. Now it says we're doing the viral brownies. So the viral brownies. Is the cake mix, 1 egg, and 1 can of condensed milk. I won't be eating any of this because it'll be too sweet for me. But the rest of my family can have some. And I don't make this stuff that often. Every once in a while I do. But it's not an all the time thing. Because like I've told you all before, I try to control everybody's sugar and salt intake. Because diabetes and high blood pressure runs in our family. Yeah, too sweet. And then what you'll do is you'll follow the directions on the box, which I threw away, which I did not mean to. So this will cook this is the size pan. Let me see if it says what size it is. It's a Pioneer pan. It does not say the size on the bottom of the pan. But this looks like this could be an 8x8. It's not a 9x13, I know that. It's too small for that. So, an 8x8 will bake 42 to 47 minutes. But that's on 325. It's going to be on 350. So, I'm going to keep an eye on it. So that it doesn't burn and that it cooks all the way through. So, alrighty. Let's stir this up and then get this ready to go in. Really? Alright, I need to use this stuff. Make sure I'm getting everything off the bottom. And then I gotta spray my pan. I thought that would be really, really sweet. And it's not. That's okay. That's weird. Alright, let me get this in the sink. Be right over. I wanted to wash my hands. fill up my bowl that has the chicken in it. Alright. Now, I need to spray the bottom of this pan. Jeez, really? Rest of this stirred up and mixed through really good. But these brownies are like all over TikTok, and my grandson Alex has been asking me to make it, and so has his mom. So but I wanted to get everything together and in the oven at the same time. So alright, I know I wanted to have it done in an hour, but we're already at 20 something minutes, and the chicken has to go in for 40. So that was a pipe dream. But we tried. So, but the main thing is getting everything in the oven all at the same time. I know one thing, these are going to be some fudgy brownies. So but I'm going to change my platform around a little bit on my YouTube channel, and I want to try and start making some meals for working moms, and even if you're not working, even if you're a stay-at-home mom and dad's on his way home for dinner and you've been busy with the kids and you need to get dinner on the table. I want to try and see if I can get some meals that are going to take anywhere from a half an hour to 45 minutes to get it on the table. So if you guys are interested in something like that, let me know, because I'm working on that as we speak. So let me wash my hands and get this in the sink, and then we're going to get all this in the oven. Oh, and I did wash my hands before I started any of this. I meant to bring that up to y'all's attention, but make sure, no matter what you do, make sure your hands are clean. All right, so we're going to get the chicken in the oven. We're going to get this in the oven, the brownies in the oven, and the green beans are on the stove. And they're cooking. And let's get this in the oven now. I gotta clean my oven door because I'm not the only one that cooks, and people spilled stuff on the door and I didn't notice it till too late. So I'll spray my oven door down with some I have some fume-free Easy Off. And it's pretty nice. So let me set the timer for 40 minutes and I'll bring you back and we'll get ready to coat it with some barbecue sauce. My kids do not like Sweet Baby Ray's. So I'm going to try this. This is the Great Value honey barbecue sauce. I'm just not going to use a lot. I'm going to put a little bit on. Well, no, because they won't eat it. But just in case they decide to try it, I'm going to put this on it, and if they like it, then okay. But they don't like Sweet Baby Ray's at all. But to them, they said it's too sweet and it's too spicy. So, and I don't know. So, we're going to try this, and hopefully they like it. So, I will see you guys back in a bit. I forgot to show you guys. Totally forgot I was recording. Okay, I pulled the chicken out of the oven, and now I'm putting the barbecue sauce on them, and then I'm going to baste those on, and then that's going to go back in. The green beans are done. I'll show you those in a bit. This one. Okay, I need to put some more on that one. We're going to put these back in the oven. All right, I'm going to put these back in the oven. And then probably baste them one more time, and I'll bring you back when they're done. Okay, well, the brownies never cooked, and it burned. I'm going to show you the top of it. So the viral brownies, they do not work with the condensed milk. and all that, so I will stick to the boxed recipe, and I will not ever some viral some TikTok ones, they work. This never cooked. I mean, you can see that it never cooked. So I ended up wasting a box of brownie mix. But that's okay. I'll make the kids some chocolate chip cookies. So I'll make them some M&M chocolate chip cookies, and I'll do that later today. I am waiting on the chicken, and I'm going to show you my green beans. Put that aside for right now. Alright, there's my green beans and my ham hock. So I want to get those out of there and in here so I can wash my container. Check out my chicken. Waiting for it to caramelize. So I'm really upset about that it didn't work. But not all TikTok things work. I will be right back. Sorry about that. My grandson was cleaning his room, and he asked me to run the vacuum in it when I was done for him. So, let me put this on pause. I'll be right back. Okay. I was wrong. It did cook it. It just scorched the top. So, around the edges. So, I'm going to take that off. But it is cooked all the way down through. It's just extremely fudgy. Very, very fudgy. So, I'm going to cut the edges off around the perimeter, and you got brownies. I won't make this again though. But it does taste good, and the burnt did not get through to the rest of the brownie. That was my main concern, was that it was going to ruin the whole entire brownie because it scorched a little bit. So I got it out just in time before it had a chance to permeate the whole entire thing. So let me get the edges cut off, wrap this up in some foil, set it aside, and then we're going to pull out our chicken. Be back in a few. All right, chicken's out of the oven, and let me show you what they look like. They look amazing. And then I'm going to baste it one more time with a little bit of sauce. I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to put them in here, and then I'm going to flip them and baste them one more time on the other side. Well, no, I'm not going to do that because it, ow, 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 that sauce is hot. They look amazing. I can't wait to try one. Just trying to caramelize them to get that caramelization going on the wings. Today's Wednesday. It's a happy Wednesday, y'all. And this is going to post today, but it's going to post a little late. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other pan, get them in here, and then I will bring you back and we're going to taste everything. So I'll see you back in a bit. All right, so now we're going to try. Let me get, I like the flats. The flats are my favorite. So a couple of those. And then we'll get some green beans. And we're going to try a little bit of everything. Now, here's our flats and our green beans. You can taste the butter, but it's slight. Even though I used the whole stick, it's still slight. I can taste the summer savory. I can taste the onion and the onion powder. And I can taste the ham hock that flavored everything. So this is amazing. And I can taste the onion. The onion is melting your mouth. It's really good. Alright, now we're going to try the chicken. And this sauce is really good. My grandma always told me, make sure you clean that chicken off them bones. Because there's starving kids in Ethiopia that would love to have the leftover chicken that's on them bones. I was impressed the first time I saw my grandmother eat wings. And my grandfather stuck a wing in their mouth and pulled out the bones and it was clean. do you do that? So, that's what's for dinner today. I'm going to make some pasta. And the kids are going to have chicken nuggets and mashed potatoes and the pasta. I might do something else because that might be too much starch. I do have broccoli. I can make some broccoli. Sorry, thinking out loud. So, this is Stephanie with a pinch of sweet. And we made green beans. We made barbecue chicken in the oven. And we made the so-called viral Tik Tok Brownies. They're good. They're fudgy. It's just, I won't make it that way again because it took too long to cook it and it burnt the upper layer of the around the edges of the brownie. So I did not like that. So I won't do that again. But again, this is Stephanie with a pinch of sweet. Thank you all for coming in, and I will see you all later. Bye.